Hello everyone, this is Lalit Sriram Datla. I'm studying my masters in data science at UNT. So today we're going to discuss about my final term project in INFO5810, data analysis on superstore sales. Um, so I have taken a superstore sales data set from a Kaggle where it has an related to product details with sales, category, state, and profit and discount of the sales. In this analysis, clustering and association rule mining is done to find out the possible clusters formed and association between the attributes in the data set. So this is an introduction of data set. So as I said earlier, it represents the sales category, different states, and the quantity and the profit and the discount. So it consists of 7 columns and 9994 records or rows, which is a perfect suitable for the data analysis. So I have selected this data set to find out the possible clusters formed or and the association between to find out the association between the attributes. So it consists of both mixture of nominal and interval variables, which is useful for the data analysis. So I have collected this data set from Kaggle's website. Like I have downloaded it from the Kaggle's website. So it contains a raw data of records 994 records, which contains 7 columns. So the columns contains different states, regions, postal code, sales and profits of the superstores, and the discounts they provide. So the data cleaning, I have done data cleaning of 13 columns. I have removed through Excel, which I have permanently removed it from the dataset because I thought of there is no use of analyzing that data, so it is no longer required for the data analysis in the RapidMiner. So I have cleaned the data in the Excel by deleting the rows which are not required. Yeah, these are the problems answering through my analysis, finding out the attribute repeated in any cluster with the highest weightage, and visualizing a plot graph in the cluster analysis, and finding out the centroid table, and also as part of the analysis, finding out the clustering analysis using k-means and association analysis, which are both the data mining techniques. So the data mining techniques I have used for this project is there are both data mining techniques I have used, which is clustering and association. These both data mining techniques are used to perform the analysis to obtain the possible clusters, while the clustering technique is performed, and the association technique is performed to find the relation between the attributes. So yeah, the first technique, clustering technique. So we need to select the attributes from the required attribute for the analysis. The first step is, and the second step is process documents. So in process documents we need to categorize the four 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 datas, like tokenize, transform, case. So the first one is tokenize. Tokenize is used to convert the statements from set form of tokens. Here we used here because to filter all the non-letters and to make into a simple form. So the transform case is used here to perform the uppercase letters into the lowercase letters, so that it becomes simple and easy to analyze. So the third one is the filter stop words. In the filter stop words, it is used to stop the filter filter words in English such as the, and, etc. We used here to stop the filter words and make the data set clean. Though the filtering tokens, so filtering tokens is used here to minimize the length, or up to the length as a 35. Here I have used the length, minimum length is 4 and the maximum length is 35. So after that, the main aim of clustering technique is to look into the individual attribute values and to equate them with the means in order to identify related classes. So in process documents, from the data we have done tokenized transform cases, filter stop words by English and filter tokens by length. So this is the cluster analysis results, which we have to retrieve the superstore data and do replace missing values and select the attributes as I said before. And the process documents and the clustering analysis is done with a k value of 4, and the performance is done and connected to output. So these are the results. So here we can see the cluster 0 has 916 items and cluster 1 has 1869 items, so it is so small. And the cluster 2 is 542, which is very small, and the cluster 3 has 6667 items, which is very big. So here I took the k value as a 4, as I said earlier. So it is a centroid table. So here I have opted the cluster 3 in a descending order, where we can consider the top 5 attributes in an order. So the highest number of clusters of term central in the region is 0.076. That means the word is repeated that many times. So here is a plot chart of cluster analysis. And the second data mining technique I have performed is association. So here up to process document it is similar. From there we need to change the numerical to binomial to perform the association analysis. So after that we need to perform two steps differently. So that is FP growth and create association rules. So FP growth helps to filter the minimum criteria, such as confidence is 0.2 and the support is 5%. So in association rules, it is help to find out the relationship between the products. So these are the association rules, like so here we can see the one of the example, like East is related to the Pennsylvania and the confidence is 0.206. So it is a graphic. So the graphical representation of the association rules is like here I have filtered out the graphs, which is huge, where I selected the Pennsylvania, which is the minimum criteria to end for the to get the better picture. So yeah, in conclusion we can say that I have performed the two data mining techniques, which is clustering and association. In clustering we have done using the k-means cluster, taking a k value as a 4, and in association we have taken the minimum confidence of 0.2 and a support of 5%. So these two data mining techniques are performed here, and the whole process of clustering and association analysis will help us to better understand the data set in a better way, and also it helps to find out the data in for the organizations to use this data in a profitable way. And I had an experience coming to experiences, and I had a great experience by doing the association rule graphs and the clustering analysis, which is super easy to find out the k-means cluster and also the representing the graph. So, and also I got to know how data is analyzed and performed of cluster analysis. By this we can say that in RapidMiner it is very easy to perform the data mining techniques such as clustering analysis and association rule graphs. So here we need to select the data set in a particular way that it is super clean, so that we don't get any error in regarding performing the data mining techniques. And yeah, I had a great experience by doing this clustering analysis and association rule graphs. Yeah. Thank you.